What choices in your life feel most significant right now? What choices in your life feel most significant right now? What areas of your life feel unexamined or overlooked? What areas of your life feel unexamined or overlooked? Who have you allowed to define success for you? Who have you allowed to define success for you? What are you most curious to discover about yourself? What are you most curious to discover about yourself? When you're ready, make sure you have anything you need to be comfortable for this meditation. Grab a pillow, a chair, blanket, anything that will allow you to feel supported. Take a moment to check in with your body in this moment to see what it needs right now. Give yourself total permission to lie down, to stand, sit, or even be moving throughout this meditation. You might even ask yourself, what would make my body say, oh, thank you, if I were to do that for myself right now? And when you feel like you're right where you need to be, just take a few moments to settle into your body. A lot of us spend most of our days very much in our head. Even when we're in the midst of physical activities, we might be making a lot of decisions. See if you can take any energy that's might be swimming up in your upper chakras and around your third eye. Any energy, mental energy floating around, and see if you can invite it down into your arms, into your lap, to your legs and your feet. You might do a light body scan and just see what's going on. Is there some other part of your body where there's a lot of energy? Maybe your arms really want to move, or maybe you just have an urge to stretch or yawn. Go ahead and allow those movements if you're feeling the need for them. Or otherwise, you find any other type of energy, even some sort of tension or discomfort. See if you can invite that to move. When I begin my meditation, I like to imagine I connect with the earth, drawing all my energy down and taking any discomforts and giving them to the earth as an offering. The earth being whatever surface you're sitting or standing on right now. Notice any effort that's still moving through your body. Are you still maintaining a posture that you needed for the day's work that you could let go of right now? Are you holding any sense of just simply holding yourself up? Can you invite your body to release that and just settle in? Allow gravity to do its work to support you. And then just take a few moments with your breath. Just noticing what it's doing. Noticing how your breath is moving through your body right now. Sometimes the simple act of paying attention to it provokes a spontaneous, deeper breath. Or sometimes the breath is more shy, and giving it our attention suddenly makes it very weak, very shallow. Like we can't let in as much breath as we need. Just notice what's going on there without any judgment. If there is difficulty, just invite it. Welcome it. Any discomforts or tensions or feelings of apprehensiveness, they welcome. You're invited to this meditation, to this practice tonight. I invite you to just imagine in your mind right now the Seven of Pentacles tarot card, as much as you can remember it. And that might simply be 7 pentacles or 7 coins, just picturing them, depending on how familiar you are with the tarot. Anyone can picture 7 coins. You can remember a little bit more of that, bring that image to mind. Versions of this tarot card you've seen, or the one from your own tarot deck that you might have in front of you right now. And if you prefer, you can lightly bring your gaze to the actual tarot card in front of you, or the image of the tarot card I'm showing you on the screen right now. And whether it's the image in front of you or the image in your mind's eye, just notice how this makes you feel. What's your felt impression of this scene? How would you feel if you were to walk into this room and this is what you saw? If there's an image of a person on your card, notice what impressions you have of this person or figure. Notice what they're doing. Notice if you feel drawn to this person. Is it someone you would like to meet? Someone you would like to lend a helping hand to? And finally, take a moment to imagine what it would be like to be this person. Sometimes literally imitating a figure on the tarot card can give us insights into what's going on here. what's being represented. You could do that right now. Imitate this figure's facial expression or gesture or stance, or just imagine in your mind that you're doing that. And just notice what it would feel like to be this person in this particular situation. This month, we are exploring the sevens as the accumulation of their suits. Sevens are a bit like the midlife of their suits. These cards depict an accumulation of resources where the wisdom and skill needed to make the most of these resources is somewhat lacking. The Soon of Pentacles relates to the element of earth. The element of earth relates to money, to the body, to our possessions, and our physical environment. And tonight we are exploring the Seven of Pentacles as the accumulation of earth. The intention of this meditation is to explore what we have cultivated through our past words, choices, and actions by reflecting on our inner landscape. Take a moment now to set your own intention, to open your heart and mind to any insights that arise just for you. And tonight we're going to imagine our inner landscape as a garden. So when you're ready, imagine that you are standing at the entrance to this garden. Spend a moment here just outside the entrance, noticing what it's like to stand here before going inside. This garden reflects the choices and exchanges you've made in your life. Notice what the atmosphere is around you. Is the air warm or cool? Is the ground beneath your feet soft or firm? Let yourself connect to this inner environment through your body, sensing how this inner landscape holds you in this moment. Listen to any sounds that surround you. You may hear the gentle rustle of leaves, the sound of flowing water. Or perhaps just the stillness of a quiet space. Breathing in, notice the scent in the air. Maybe you smell flowers or some other type of plants. Maybe you can smell fresh soil. Notice what else you might pick up in the air around you. If it feels right, take in what you see here. Perhaps there's an open gate, an archway. Maybe the entrance to your garden is just a path through some trees. You might see nothing more but shapes and or shadows of plants. One particular color or two might stand out. The way the light and shadow play across the ground in front of you. There's no need to take in every detail, just notice what comes naturally to your eyes. When ready to enter, you might first reach out and touch this entrance, feeling its texture. Noticing whether it's rough or smooth, warm or cool to the touch. You might allow your hands to explore physical elements of your environment as you enter your garden. Stepping inside, take your time to just be guided by whatever sense calls to you first. Taking a moment to notice which of your five senses is the strongest. Maybe it's the feel of the earth under your feet, or the sound of a stream nearby. Or the feeling of the sun on your skin. Perhaps you're drawn to an area that has a lot of your favorite color. Take your time just following your interest, following your intuition. As you explore, you may come across both natural and man-made elements. You might find a stone path. And you find a cluster of wildflowers. Or maybe a bench to sit on to take in a nearby scene. Allow yourself to stay as long or as short as you like in any part of your garden. You may find one spot that you particularly like and stay there right to the end of this meditation. That'll be okay. You may find an area with a lot of stones and find yourself wanting to sit and balance those stones one upon the other. You may hear some running water and this whole meditation looking to see where it might be coming from. Wherever you are in this garden right now, spend some time noticing what qualities stand out. Does it feel more man-made or manicured or more natural? Are the plants indigenous to the area around the garden, or have they been transplanted from somewhere else? And as you continue to explore, begin to notice what you're finding in abundance. Maybe there's a lot of space. Maybe there's a lot of one particular flower. Maybe some body of water flowing through is a large part of your garden. Maybe there's a lot of birds, some other wildlife. And then notice if there's anything missing here. Is there something you would have expected to find in your inner landscape that's just not here? Maybe that's a happy surprise, or maybe it's just unexpected. Just notice what it is, if there's anything that seems to be missing. As we get ready to transition out of this meditation, reflect on how this garden reflects your life. Notice whether it feels like a space that was cultivated just for you. Or does it feel like it was designed for someone else? Perhaps some past version of yourself. Remember, you can come back to this garden and make any changes you like anytime. As we start to reopen to this environment where we are right now, to our present moment, take as long as you need for that transition.